Hey everybody, welcome to the All Over Overland show. And looks like it's just me tonight. Lee is traveling again and said, "Dude, I don't know if I'm going to be somewhere where I have service. I don't know. Maybe not." So he's not here. So we're going to turn this into kind of a round table. Round table? That's not the right word. A town hall meeting. Maybe a town hall meeting. I'm checking my phone. It keeps lighting up to see if Lee's going to respond to anything. But I'm going to ask you guys a couple of questions. We're going to go over a few things, but a couple of questions about what we should be doing or not doing here on the show. What you guys like, what you don't like. We'll get into some more of that here in a bit. But anyway, hope you guys have been good. 4th of July weekend just passed. Of course, can't avoid that some terrible things happened and somebody just did the unthinkable and pointed a gun into a crowd. Craziness. I just can't even imagine. But yeah, I don't even know what to say. I loved parades when I was little. Now I don't really care to go to them. I mean, it's just I'm old and grumpy. But whenever I was little, I loved parades, and my dad's mom and dad would take me and my sister and my uncle. She would take us to parades, and we'd have a blast. We'd have a lot of fun. So yeah, we got a couple people on. What's up, homie? Let's see. He probably is because he's camping. That's Lee. Lee gets shot at. Yo, and evening. Um, so yeah, I loved parades when I was little, and I don't know. I mean, OSU, Oklahoma State had a parade tragedy. Car drove through a crowd, and then this is a shooting thing. So it's just people are crazy, man. That's why I like overlanding. Get me away from all that bullshit, and get me away. Oh man, it's rough out there. Anyway, but that's not what we're going to talk about. I don't want to talk about that stuff. I did have let's see. You guys need to go check out if you're in Oklahoma or in the Oklahoma area, YouTube channel West OK Overland. West space OK space Overland. Um go check it out. Um they do loops. He talks about doing loops in different parts of the state, mainly in West Oklahoma. And it's a pretty good watch. You'll see that Oklahoma has maybe a little bit to offer. So hopefully I'm going to team up with him here before too long. We keep teasing about it, him and I to each other, and for whatever reason I never go. So yeah, I need to. Yep, that's right. He is a good guy. Anyway, so I need to get out and go do that stuff. I really, really, really want to check out Sandy Saunders' wildlife management area. And then some places just close to here. It's going to be just one of those summers where whenever I do get out, it's probably going to be shorter trips this year. Gas prices are doing a little bit better. We're still over $4. I saw it for 405, just north of Mustang. 405, and then across the street 407. Everywhere else was at least 429. So anyway, don't go there and ruin my gas thing. But yeah, it's cheap over there north of Mustang, Oklahoma. Um, one of the things that I want to ask you guys, because we're gonna do like this whole Lee's not here, so how can we break this? How can we change this? What can we do to make this different? Because he'll just do the same damn thing over and over again. So let's gang up on him. And one thing that I wanted to ask you guys was, what guests would you guys like to see? And leave it in the comments on the show. Even if I don't get to it tonight and write it down, I'll go back and I'll look through it and write everything down and reach out to whoever and however many people that we can. Um, Lee and I were talking, and with him traveling and stuff like that, it's like, dude, we kind of put getting some more guests off, just because you're going to be, we didn't know what your situation was going to be. Now we're like, dude, the guy's gone all the time. So we're gonna get back to getting some guests on here, getting some, people that build stuff, people invent stuff, people that own companies, influencers, lifestyle people. Who knows? We're gonna get adventurers on here. So yeah, looking forward to all that. But who would you like to see get on the show? Looking through. Yeah, he's seen some great stuff out there. Skip, you are always on the road doing something. Of course, you both have been kind of in the house lately. So I hope Brendan's doing good. We got Hyde's Overland Adventures on here. So yeah, I mean, if you guys think of somebody, put it in the chat, and I'll try and reach out and get to them. Let's see. I had another little note. Oh, a question that I was wondering the other day, and then I forgot to ask, and then I saw one of my favorite cars of all times is a Z240 Datsun. Mom had one whenever I was super little, so that's probably why. But what it made me think of this: what vehicle would you take that would make you walk away from overlanding, or is there even one? Like, is there a vehicle out there that you'd be like, if I had that, I'd probably not overland again? I mean, I don't know. Some people that may be a thing. I mean, a race car would be pretty cool, but yeah, I don't know. Now that I say that out loud, I know there's dream overland vehicles that I would have, but like at what point would I say, okay, at what, not that I'd walk away from it, but at what point would I say I would trade my truck for that? Or yeah, like what car would you trade your truck straight across for that's not an overlanding vehicle? It's maybe that's better the way to put it. What would you trade straight across for that's not an overlanding vehicle? I mean, I know there's some people that are like Lamborghini, Porsche, Ferrari, like really crazy expensive stuff. Dude, if it was a built out 240Z, yeah. Yeah, if it was like super smooth, yeah, I would totally do that. Totally do that in a heartbeat. Man, it's hard to keep up with this on when you're doing this by yourself. um, let's see. What we got? We got the man himself. Look, I love hearing people's stories. Yeah, it's a good channel. Always wanted an Austin Healey 3000. But I'm not sure if I'd give up overlanding. Yeah, I think of the first way I said it was probably not the way I meant it in my head. Like, not that you would give it up forever, which I mean, you take it to the extreme, but more like, what would you trade your current rig for? Like, if somebody came up to you and said, "Hey, I'll trade you straight up this, 240Z." I keep saying 240Z. 240Z that's, pretty nice, like you can drive it on the road and you can put it in a show. That kind of thing. Is there a car like that for you? Um, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. 240Z would be pretty cool. I've also always been a Corvette Stingray guy. I saw the weirdest Stingray. It wasn't really a Stingray. It was a new um chassis and motor and tailpipe configuration, but he had like the old time 60s model Stingray body convertible. curious, right? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't a '60s, like the '50s. The back end was like a '60s, but the front end was like a. It was weird. I mean, obviously, it's not a for real car. It's some kind of kit, but it was interesting looking. And you got the new stuff. I really don't have much going on, and to be honest, this show kind of caught me by surprise. But holy shit!
What's up? Can you hear me?
Barely, but we can hear you,
Oh, well, I'm in the middle of nowhere, Oregon, man.
dude. You're saving me right now. I was dying.
Ah, listen, if you want to take a pretty ride, leave Boise, Idaho for Redmond and take the Central Oregon Highway to Vernal and then to Highway 26. Ain't shit out here, but man, it's pretty.
Really, right on. So you're going to the Pacific Northwest
Yeah,
Overland Rally? Gotcha.
yeah.
I sent you that picture of the Go Fast camper with the retro kind of camper
Yep,
with the Go
yep.
Fast
Sure
connected to it.
am.
That's supposed to be in the booth.
Gonna hit that.
Yeah, go check that out.
Yeah, that thing's slick.
Dude, I don't know
I
that this is
like
gonna
it.
work. I think I'm gonna have to break up with you.
Well, I'm gonna go find. Man, this has been one of the prettiest trips. I think that I love this part.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, is it
We're
breaking?
breaking up. Yep. All right. Have a good one. Be
All
safe.
right.
He tried. Hey, he tried. He really did. He saw I was struggling and thought, man, I need to go and save the show. And so he tried to try it out here and save the show. But what I was gonna say is I haven't gone on any trips. I did put the fridge roughed in the fridge for the truck. I've been talking about putting it in the back seat and building something for it in the back seat because I like the space in the back, or not in the back seat, in the bed. I've been talking about putting it in the bed of the truck and building something back there. For a long time, I didn't want it in the back seat. And then if I kept the seat in there, I couldn't get it to fit. So I was watching a video. Is it Soft Roading the West? I think. Anyway, he's got a Nissan truck now. Used to have a Subaru, but he's got a Nissan truck. And so I was watching it, and he had done that in the back seat on the driver's side, which there's the 60-40 split, and that's the smaller end. That's like the 40 split. And he took that part out and was able to put a fridge, but his fridge was smaller than mine. So I had to try and see if it'd work, but I think it's gonna work. So I did do that, and yeah, I'm gonna need to get a battery for it. So once I do that, everything will be good. But I mean, it'll cool when the truck's on. Man, there's so many people talking. So there was a Haley, yeah, Lee's gone. Um, no chances of getting a shot. Yeah, see, there you go. You know what? I think he's got one. He's just driving down the road, so I don't think you can do it while driving. And Skip confirms yes, soft roading. That guy's got a pretty good channel too to check out. He's kind of a DIY dude, and he's got a camper on there that's not like a camper, it's like a utility cab on the back of the truck. And he reconfigured the door because the doors are barnyard doors, reconfigured the door, and he's 5'10", I think he said. He can sleep in there like fully. Really? I kind of like it. Kind of like it. But I also, I like the 4x4 camper shells. I don't know that would be something I would do with the Nissan. I mean, like I'd do a Go Fast camper or an alley cab or something like that, but I don't know that I would do the actual 4x4 camper with the raised top. But skinny guys would be cool. I think they're coming out with one for the Nissan if they don't already have one. I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what I missed that part. Hey Ashley, how are you? You've been having some good shows lately. Getting those guests on there, which Lee and I need to start doing. So like I said, I really don't have a whole lot today. Other than getting the fridge kind of put in there. I feel like I'm really close on that side of it. It'll stay cool when the truck's running. So I just need to get that all hooked up and figured out so that I can take it and keep my food cool while I'm driving. But I like the way it's set up, taking that portion of the back seat out and then putting it in there. I've just now got to ratchet strap it down and secure it down so that it doesn't go bouncing and flying around and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's going to work out pretty good. And then I started thinking about like when I do go with a camper like that, like one of those that I mentioned, whenever I do end up going with something like that at some point, because there's limited space in the back of the truck, in the bed of the truck, maybe having the fridge in the back seat makes sense to have more move around space. Because that would take up quite a bit of space if the fridge was there. But I'm going to miss not having a fridge up there for, the late night beverage or whatever it may be. So I may have to rethink all that. But anyway, that's where I'm at right now. We're going to test it out. Who knows? It may not even stay in the back seat. It may be I get into this and like, I really don't like losing the space in the back. And so I'll put it in the back end of the truck, in the bed of the truck. So that could happen. But what have you guys been up to? You guys have any trips that you guys are going on anytime this summer? It's getting so hot. It has been so hot here in Oklahoma. Hit you up if you ever go local. Sure thing, man. I'll post something when I do that. Let's see. There are a ton of videos on laying out the back of the truck. You can open YouTube out. Yeah. You're waiting for the fall to go do anything? Dude, hopefully gas prices will be down. I was just saying there's somewhere near where I live. I live in Mustang and just north of Mustang. Gas was $4.05. So pretty cheap. So, well, I was terribly underprepared for this show and not thinking that Lee wasn't going to be on here. So I'm going to go ahead and bug out early, just because you guys can enjoy the evening. Let's just put it that way. You guys go enjoy your evening. And yeah, check us out next week. I'm going to contact some people. Maybe we'll have a guest. If not, hopefully Lee will be on at that point and we can talk about his trip so far. He will be finished with the Overland, the Pacific Northwest Overland Expo, because I think that's this weekend. So it looks like he's trying to pop back on. Hey, I'm trying to get off of here.
Why?
Dude, it's been a rough night. Just wasn't prepared for this.
Oh. Well, I just got a full signal, so I thought, man, I'll try one more time. But
dude, your signal is a lot better.
Yeah. So, okay, well, rats.
Well, dude, we could talk. I mean, I was just like, I didn't know until today that you weren't going to be on the show, possibly. And then, yeah.
Well,
and so I didn't have anything prepared.
I planned on trying to be a little further so that it was easier for me to do the show, but
all about
ran into a little Yeah, it is right. I'm gonna find somewhere to pull over here. Ran into a little bit of a hiccup. No
Uh-oh.
big deal, but that was
What
nothing.
happened?
Nothing major. Oh, I needed a sensor for uh my air conditioner, and anyway, it wasn't kicking off and on right, so no big deal. So I had to go to Boise and get it, and it took me a few minutes. So, but I'm good now.
What are you
Can
driving?
you hear me?
Yeah, what are you
I'm in the
driving?
I'm in the Colorado.
I thought I had a black thing on the top.
Uh-uh.
Huh?
No,
Huh.
I hadn't changed trucks yet. Not
I
yet.
had thought I thought you were gonna have a new truck because you'd said something about, did you hear about my truck? My new truck or something like that.
That's the
You were, I
that
think, teasing me.
it's the yeah, it's the old truck, the old 1950 Ford.
That's right. It
So
was the old truck. That's right.
yeah,
Yep. So
yeah. But
how's the trip been so
anyway,
far? How's the drive been today?
uh, mostly interstate today, but it was I'm on a 2 lane highway or 2 lane road, and it's just beautiful out here. Let's see if we
I don't move too much. You were doing so good. You were doing so good. Yep. Now you're not even, you're just frozen. Frozen in time, Lee. This is our award-winning radio right here. Award-winning radio is happening. You guys are lucky to witness this. Especially if you're getting to see this, if you're
for
watching this on YouTube or Facebook, you're in for a treat because this is by far the best show we've ever done in our life. You good now?
we'll use.
I don't think you're good. Yeah,
So,
I got,
uh,
we got just, it's like super slow.
yeah, can you hear me?
I'm gonna have to delete this whole show. Oh my gosh, we are live, Lee. What are you doing? Anyway, everybody out there, we appreciate you. Thank you for watching and supporting us. Um, God, we've been doing this a couple of years now. We really do appreciate it. If Lee would ever get his act together, he's traveling. I'm just giving him hell right now. We appreciate him trying to get back with us and save this show. But anyway, we will definitely make it a better experience for you next time. Oh dang, Chad said he's still $4.79 on gas. Yeah, like I'm right there with you. I don't do camp, and it's just too hot. When you live where we live, Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas, Kansas, it's risky to go. Like, it is risky to go at that time of year in these months because it is so hot and you can't escape it. Molly and I went, Lee was with us. Molly and I went camping, I guess this last year. And luckily we were around a ton of water and we brought our suits because we knew we were going to be getting into the water. But luckily there was water because it was so hot that if not, I don't know that we would have made it. Like, even it was above 80 degrees at night, like at night, and no breeze. So you got no breeze and it was 80 degrees. It was the most uncomfortable night's sleep I think I'd had in forever. I don't like doing it at night. I don't, or not at night. And when it's hot, I don't. But I might have to go soon because I'm really jonesing for it. Really jonesing for it. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, for listening, for doing the things that you do. We'll have heat stroke. Not gonna do that. We'll have a better show for you next time. Thank you so much. Thank you to our sponsors. This one's on Lee, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, whatever you guys do,